Hello, young man. I'm here to talk to you about a very important topic, and I want to make sure you understand it clearly. So please listen carefully and don't hesitate to ask any questions. The theme we're going to discuss today is about being grateful and appreciative of the things we have in our lives. You see, being grateful is not just about feeling thankful for what we have, but it's also about recognizing the value and importance of those things. I want to start by telling you that being grateful is a mindset. It's a way of thinking and looking at the world. When we focus on what we have rather than what we don't have, we begin to appreciate the small things in life. We start to notice the beauty in nature, the kindness of strangers, and the love of our family and friends. We begin to see that everything we have is a gift and that we should be thankful for it. But being grateful is not always easy. There will be times when we feel like we're not getting what we want, or that things are not going our way. There will be times when we feel frustrated, angry, or disappointed. But it's in those moments that we need to remind ourselves of the things we have to be grateful for. We need to focus on the positive and not let the negative thoughts consume us. One way to cultivate a sense of gratitude is by keeping a gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're thankful for. It can be something as simple as a good cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, or a supportive friend. By focusing on what we have rather than what we don't have, we start to shift our mindset and become more grateful. Another way to practice gratitude is by expressing it to others. When someone does something kind for us, we should let them know how much we appreciate it. We can do this by saying thank you, writing a thank you note, or giving them a small gift. By expressing our gratitude to others, we not only make them feel valued and appreciated, but we also reinforce our own sense of gratitude. Now, I want to share with you a personal story about gratitude. When I was a young boy, my parents were killed in front of me. It was a traumatic experience that could have easily led me down a path of anger and resentment. But my guardian, Alfred, taught me the importance of gratitude. He showed me that even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be thankful for. He taught me to focus on the good things in my life and to appreciate the people who care about me. As I grew older, I realized that being grateful is not just about feeling thankful, but it's also about taking action. It's about using our gifts and talents to make a positive impact in the world. It's about being a force for good and using our skills to help others. When we focus on helping others, we start to feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment. We start to see that our lives have meaning and that we can make a difference. But being grateful is not just about individual actions. It's also about creating a culture of gratitude. When we surround ourselves with people who appreciate and value us, we start to feel more grateful. We start to feel like we belong and that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. We start to see that we're not alone and that we have a community that supports us. Now, I want to talk to you about the importance of gratitude in relationships. When we're in a relationship, it's easy to take our partner for granted. We start to assume that they'll always be there for us and that they'll always care about us. But when we take the time to appreciate our partner and to show them gratitude, our relationship becomes stronger. We start to feel more connected, and we start to appreciate the little things they do for us. But gratitude is not just limited to romantic relationships. It's also important in friendships, family relationships, and even in our relationships with strangers. When we show gratitude to those around us, we start to build stronger, more meaningful relationships. We start to feel more connected to the people in our lives, and we start to appreciate the value they bring to our lives. Now, I want to talk to you about the science behind gratitude. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can have a positive impact on our mental and physical health. It can reduce stress and anxiety, and it can even help us sleep better. When we focus on what we have, rather than what we don't have, our brain starts to produce more positive chemicals, such as dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals help us feel happier, more relaxed, and more at peace. But gratitude is not just about individual benefits. It's also about creating a ripple effect of kindness and compassion. When we show gratitude to others, it inspires them to do the same. It creates a chain reaction of good deeds and positive actions. It reminds us that we're all connected and that our actions have an impact on those around us. Now, I want to leave you with a challenge. For the next 30 days, I want you to practice gratitude every day. Take a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you're thankful for. Share your gratitude with someone you appreciate. And take action to help someone in need. By doing this, you'll start to see the world in a different way. You'll start to appreciate the small things, and you'll start to feel more connected to those around you. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget, like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.